Oh, Veronica, you don't need an app for Discord. You can run it straight in the browser. But I do recommend installing the app, especially on your mobile phone. It's a very good app for on your mobile phone. So give it a try. Let me know if you need help. And for those on Instagram, if you want to join our Discord server, it's a nice community, a little bit over 100 people. We discuss meditation. We do the same sessions as we do on Instagram. And you can discuss things, you can post pictures, you can discuss your own meditation practice. There's a music channel where you can listen to uh, relaxing music if you want to. You can suggest your own music. It's a nice little community. We have lots of fun there. So if you want to, you can go to my bio on Instagram, and then you find a link there, and then you get all the links to YouTube, Facebook, the podcast channel, but also Discord and Patreon. So yeah, just take a look afterwards and see what you would like to join more. Or just stay on Instagram, of course, if you like that better. No problem. I like Instagram a lot as well. All right, it's 10 o'clock here in Norway and some other time where you are. It's time for our energy work session. And often on Wednesday, I don't have much time to prepare. I just came from a walk with the Red Cross. I do some volunteer work for them. And well, synchronicity always comes in helping out. And I was like, oh, what should I talk about today? And a few minutes before I went online, I had a little chat with someone that has a difficult time. And she said, well, sorry, I won't join the meditation today because, well, I have so many thoughts and feelings that I get confronted with when I calm down and sit down. And I don't want to feel those feelings and thoughts right now, and I'd rather have some fun. And well, as I know her very well, so I said to her, you know what you're doing now is actually running away from your thoughts instead of using meditation as a technique to cope with them, to balance them out, to work with them, to run through them. Because what happens, and of course, she's enjoying the meditation right now. That's up to her. And of course, you can pause your meditation and say, okay, not today, but do it some other time. Because what if you don't do this? If you run away from your feelings and thoughts and be distracted by other things rather, those thoughts and feelings will get stored nevertheless in your body, in your nervous system. If you don't deal with them, if you don't allow them, if you don't surrender to them at some point, they will manifest as some sort of problem later in your life. And scientists have actually found out that those emotions and feelings have their place in their body. And we use that in NLP as well, neuro-linguistic programming. There's a fun exercise there where they actually ask people doing neuro-linguistic programming to point where in their body they feel a certain feeling. So they ask someone that is sad, okay, point on your body where you feel that feeling. And that corresponds to what scientists also found out. Certain feelings have certain places in the body. And it goes even so far that not dealing with those thoughts and feelings have some connection to, for example, prostate cancer, breast cancer, and other chronic illnesses. So, yeah, of course, I understand completely that, yeah, I don't want to have those thoughts. I don't want to have such feelings. I'd rather go enjoy myself and forget about them and have fun. But you're not forgetting about them. They get to the back of your head and they get stored in your nervous system and in your body. And I know a lot of people who don't like meditation because of that. Because of that, when they calm down, when they sit down, and like we do, for example, even with the heart brain coherence meditation we do on Mondays, we sometimes have people that start crying. They get so emotional because all of a sudden their body calms down and all those stored feelings and emotions that they haven't dealt with, that they haven't processed completely, they come to the surface and then they come out. That's what we call for purging as well. And the nice lady I talked to that didn't want to come to the meditation today, she said that, well, I'm like on the brink of crying. I said, well, why don't you cry? Why don't you surrender to it? You can cry it. You are allowed to cry. And yeah, I know, but I just have to stop there. So she said, okay, I hope I can cry a little bit tonight and later on. I said, okay, great. So I will check in with her tomorrow. She's a great person and going through a lot of issues actually right now. And well, yeah, she will be fine, I'm sure, with a little bit of help and a little bit of support from, for example, our community on Discord as well. So great work. Hi, Don. Good to have you here. So yeah. So what can happen today as well, because I want to focus on that. If you're joining this session, we're going to do energy work, and an emotion is energy in motion, I say often as well. So it's energy as well, and dealing with your emotions and feelings. So we do, I think we did it not last week, but 2 weeks ago as well, that we do a sort of silent meditation. Bring in a relaxing state and you follow your breath. And if you want to, you can breathe through your heart as well. Maybe we do that. We do a little bit of heart-brain coherence in this session. Breathe through our heart. And you will notice after a while, you can't escape it. Thoughts come up, feelings come up. And then you have the choice, engage with them or not. But it's having those thoughts and feelings, allowing them to come up. And instead of engaging with them, because of course you don't want to have a negative thought, you don't want to have a negative feeling, but they are there and they can come up, allow them to come up, notice them, but you are still. There's nothing happening right now. And then that thought comes up, that shitty thought that you don't want to have. And you say, oh, yeah, I have this thought, but it's not affecting you right now, because right now, when we are in this relaxing state, there's nothing that is going on, nothing that is threatening you, nothing that is stressing you out. You're just there with yourself in the present moment. And then you can process all those thoughts. They can come up, yeah, they can go, because right now I don't need you. Feelings the same. Right now I don't need you. And then you run through them. And you break that cycle as well of having a thought that brings up a feeling, or having a feeling that brings up a thought. That circle, you break it, because you don't, it's not that you don't allow the thoughts and feelings, but you react differently on them because they aren't serving you. And as you do that, you can afterwards replace those thoughts and feelings with other thoughts and feelings that do serve you. So if you are sad, down, and all those thoughts and feelings come up, let them come up. Yeah, I know I'm down. Yeah, I know I have negative thoughts. Yeah, but right now you can come up and go. And I want to create maybe a feeling of gratitude inside of me, happy, because, well, it was a nice day, it didn't rain, I had a nice walk today. And then you can let those thoughts and feelings come up inside of you. And just notice how your body reacts to that when you change those thoughts and feelings from sad negativity to grateful, positive thoughts. And as you do that, and especially if you do such an exercise in your morning, you know, people getting up in the morning, oh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. Oh, I have this shitty meeting with this awful colleague. and my boss is watching me all the time if I do enough. Yeah, you can go to work like that, and you will notice all those things actually happening as well. Or you say, oh, okay, I have to go to work. Let's see if that nice colleague is there today. I want to have a talk with him or her and ask how she's doing. Um, oh, that project that is almost finished. So grateful for that. I'm excited to see what new will come up. You replace that whole state of being with an excited person, a thankful person, a person that is excited about what's going to happen in the day. And you will notice you will experience things that you are going to be excited about as well. Not that the negative things don't happen, but your whole nervous system, your whole body is like an antenna. And you are just tuning in your radio station, your radio receiver to another station. Because everything is happening at the same time. Negative things and positive things, all are happening, all are out there, all the possibilities are out there. It's just up to you to tune into that radio station you prefer for that day. So with meditation, we can practice that. And it doesn't have to be that you turn out to be that super positive person and it's almost irritating, you know? Oh, people that are overly positive, they almost make a sport out of it. I mean, that's not necessary. Find balance there. That's important. Okay, let's do this before we run out of time and we only end up talking. Find a comfortable position. Make sure you have good enough support. Close your eyes. And like Ela does, before you close your eyes and you're in Discord, you can also start your tracker. Very good, Ela. And for those that close your eyes, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And relax your body. Let the day go. This is a time for you, self-care. Not a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Exhale fully through your mouth. Get ready. Feel yourself getting centered. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Very good. Just get ready to be the observer of your thoughts and feelings. Step aside for a bit. Step aside of everyday life and be the observer, be in this present moment. Now you breathe normally, breathe a little slower and a little deeper than usual. A little slower and a little deeper than usual. Because when you breathe a little slower and deeper, you're already signaling your body that it is in a safe place. Also notice where you feel your breath the most. Is it in your nostrils or the back of your throat? Maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. And move your attention to that point where you feel your breath the most. And notice how the breath goes in and out through that point, nice and calm, and a little deeper than usual. As you do that, keep following your breath. Use it as your anchor. So every time you notice that your mind has wandered off, your thoughts are all over the place nevertheless, and that can happen, and that's okay. Those things happen. But when you notice that happening, just gently and without judgment get back to your breath and get back to being the observer. Hold on to your breath, to that focus point, and be the observer of everything that's happening within you, and if you can, even around you. You don't have to search for anything, just be. Be in this present moment. Follow your breath. That's your anchor, that is your divine presence. If you notice the thoughts coming up, observe it. Don't engage with it, just notice it. It can be a sad thought, and if you have a sad thought, you can label it. Just say sad in your mind and let it go. Don't be sad because you have sad thoughts. Allow yourself to have sad thoughts. It's okay. Allow yourself having a bad feeling coming up. If that's happening, allow it to happen. It's okay. Part of life, they are there. Notice them. You can label them. You can let them go. You can make the decision at any time to allow them and let them go. And the same with happy thoughts. If you have a happy thought, you say, oh, that's a nice thought. It's okay. Or you have a grateful feeling. That's okay too. Just observe them. And you notice they go away as well, being replaced by a new thought or a new feeling. So now you are the observer of your thoughts and feelings. For those that are noticing things in their surroundings, maybe a clock that's ticking, it's okay. It's a ticking clock. You notice it. You can label it, for example, clock. And let it go. Because you notice that all of a sudden that the clock is away and you notice something else. Maybe you are not aware of the clock anymore, but a thought coming in. Then you go over to that. And every time you label something and let it go, get back to your breath. If you practice this on a regular basis, you will notice all of a sudden that the time between each thought and feeling becomes longer. There are moments of silence between thoughts and feelings and things you notice. And that's where you become in deeper states of relaxation and deeper states of meditation. It's not necessarily the goal, it's just something that happens naturally. Many people stress about it, they want to have those moments where they don't think, where they don't feel, where they are just being there. That's not needed. Just let things happen. Life is something that happens to you, and it has positive sides and negative sides. All your experience creates thoughts and feelings and emotions. They are all natural and all okay to have. They only become a problem when you don't process them, when you run away from them, when you hide from them. Okay, before we go on, I want you to think about a situation in your life that you also want to experience again, or maybe you haven't experienced it yet, but you want to experience it. So think about a situation that you want to experience in your life. This could be anything. It could be something you want to manifest in your life. It can be something material, a car, a house. It can be an experience with other people, meeting someone. It can be your health. You want to experience abundance in health in your life, for example. And think about how such an experience would make you feel. Would you feel joy, appreciation, gratitude? Would you feel care, compassion, a love for life? Think about an experience in your life that you want to experience. I want you to take your hand and place it on your chest right there where your heart is. I want you to focus on your heart. And imagine that you are breathing through your heart. Nice and calm, nice and slow, breathing through your heart. As you breathe through your heart, experience that situation that you want to experience in your life as if it is happening right now. Try to make it as vivid as possible, as real as possible for you. And throw those feelings that you would have, that you had in that experience, in it as well. Make it as real as possible as you breathe through your heart. Create those feelings of joy, appreciation, gratitude, care, compassion. Let your body experience that. Let your body experience meeting that person. Let your body experience how it feels, how it is to get that gift, to get that house. The feeling of being healthy. Let your body experience it. And really go for it. Your body doesn't know the difference if it's happening really outside of it or it's happening inside of you. It will react in the same way. Very good. Now, on your next out breath, lower your shoulders and just surrender and relax into that feeling, in that state of being you are in now. Joy, maybe bliss. Love for life. Feeling healthy and well. And as we slowly return to our group, I want you to try to take that state of being with you. State of being that you got from that experience you created inside yourself. So as you now notice the room you are in, notice it as that person that is in that state of being you are in right now. And as that new person, listen to the sounds in the room. And as that new person, take a nice inhale and exhale and move your body back and forth and from side to side. And let that new person wiggle its fingers and toes. As you come back, when you are ready, open your eyes and see the world through the eyes of that new person, that new state of being you just created for yourself. And you can type back in the chat when you're back. And for those on Discord, then can try to type tracker stop. Great work, everyone. And if you were down before this meditation, just notice how you feel right now. It can just be you feel a little bit confused. That's okay as well. And I hope you felt the same as I do during this meditation. It's like you're releasing some negativity, you're releasing some emotions and thoughts that are not serving you. And you replace those with good energy, positive energy. And you see a little bit brighter to life again, with more hope and more energy. Thank you, Randy, for joining. Thank you, Miss Stacy, for coming back to us. And hope you enjoyed the session. Disorderly, no shame on Discord. Thank you to you as well. Sue and Monk, Rose Pink, Tori, Mithio, Veronica Dawn. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Great to have you all here. I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you had a negative experience, to say, if you had to cry, to say it that way, it isn't really a negative experience. It's just purging. Allow it to happen. It's okay. You needed it. So let things happen. Self-care. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Take good care. Namaste, everyone.